basic of constitutional Indonesia. We have two identity, and we know Indonesia have a pluralism. We have multi-ethnic, multi-culture, multi-religion. We have 34 provinces. Each province has ethnic, language, and then culture is different. So this is the anxiety of Indonesia identity. So today we have 10 questions that we must answer. So each group you can answer 5 questions. Group A, group A?
Group B.
Oh, group B. Okay, group A maybe question number 5 until number 1 until number 5, maybe 6 until 10. So please present your result of discussion each group, and then maybe the other groups you can have, if you have any opinion or question and you want to clarify about group A from group B, you can say what your clarification, maybe, or you have any question to your friend, you can ask if you have any question, and then maybe 10 minutes last before we end of the meeting. I will conclude about the conclusion. Today we talk about national identity of Indonesia. Okay, maybe group A, you can start firstly. You can use the computer in the corner if you want, because you must listen. I see you last time you meeting. Please prepare a PPT. You prepare it? No? No. Okay, you just say. Okay, so please say what is your conclusion number 1 until number 2 about national identity of Indonesia.
Question number 1 is, what is Indonesian national identity and how does this definition reflect the characteristic of culture and diversity? My answer is,
you can stand, please stand up and please say about your question number 1, number 2, please introduce by yourself, your groups, group A, maybe included what is your name, and else, and your member of team, you can introduce to group B, and then what is your conclusion about question number 1 until number 5.
okay, my name is Fiona Lailika Aziz, my nickname is Fiona, and I'm from group A. This is my group A. This Rina, Bena. So I want to when in so my question number 1 is, what is Indonesian national identity and how does this definition reflect the characteristic of culture and diversity? For my answer, Indonesian national identity is the unique character that represents the Indonesian nation and distinguishes it from others. It is expression through symbols is Garuda, Pancasila, national anthem, red and white flag. Values is Pancasila, demokrasi, and tolerance. And language is Bahasa Indonesia. It reflects cultural and social diversity, since Indonesia has more than One,
1,000.
1,300 ethnic groups, hundreds of local languages, and various religions.
Pakai
Despite
kode
this
yang ini, bro.
difference, the motto Bhinneka Tunggal Ika, or unity in diversity, shows that diversity is not a weakness but a strength that unites the nation. And the second question is, how was Indonesian national identity formed and what was the role of national figures in this historical process? The answer is Indonesian national identity developed through a long struggle against colonialism. For national figures played an essential role is Soekarno and Muhammad Hatta. For leaders of the independence movement and proclamation, Ki Hajar Dewantara developed national education and built awareness of Indonesia identity. Other leaders and organizations have strengthened unity and national consciousness.
Okay, so what the national identity of Indonesia? Burung Garuda. Okay, we say national bird. Okay, any question from group B about the question number 1 about what is the national identity of Indonesia and what does reflected about Indonesian characteristic and diversity? Is Burung Garuda reflected about diversity in Indonesia? Mas Bah? Okay, you can mix, you can use bahasa Indonesia or in English is okay. Elhaman, you have any question about Indonesian identity? Use handwriting. Yeah. So please next time you can type this by computer, not in handwriting. So it is difficult for me if I read your handwriting because somebody maybe use any character, so I cannot read your handwriting. Okay. Okay. There are any question? Number 1. So we can move the second question, please. Group B, maybe we can mix. Move to group B. It's okay. Oh no, I have no question. So please present what is your conclusion about the number 2. Okay. So how formation Indonesian national identity? Number 2.
Number 2. How was Indonesian national identity formed and what what's the role of national figures in this historical process? The answer is Indonesian national identity developed through a long struggle against colonialism. And national figures played an essential role is Soekarno and Muhammad Hatta, leaders of the independence movement and proclamation. Ki Hajar Dewantara is developed national education and built awareness of Indonesia identity, and other leaders and organizations helped strengthen unity and national consciousness.
Any addition? You want to edit? You want to add something about how the history Indonesian identity formatted? Maybe from national history or any else? The historical? No. Okay. So the third, how about the pluralism, about the language, ethnicity, and else? Do you have any opinion about how to shaping Indonesian national identity?
Okay. In my opinion, because Indonesia is having a lot of diversity of language, customs, and local arts, so it's play a role in strengthen relationship as a community that unite difference and serve as a means of preserving traditional value. So I think because Indonesia is having a lot of different, it make us as a people or as a citizens became one community that satu kesatuan.
Diversity in one unity. That's right. Okay, we have diversity but in one unity. We have one in one nation, in unity, in Bhinneka Tunggal Ika. We say in bahasa Indonesia. Okay, so we have many language. So what is the local community services that we know until now? Do you know gotong royong? We say in Indonesia, we have servant bring together, work together, and we say and call this is gotong royong. This is the uniqueness about how the local language and then cultural and then community engagement we bring together and we have about gotong royong. So we call gotong royong the conclusion about the third question. So how about the fourth question? Rudy?
So about the fourth question is, how does religious diversity in Indonesia contribute to national identity, and how is religious tolerance maintained? So because Indonesia having a lot of religious diversity, so it contributes to national identity by maintaining tolerance among each other. Of course, because we having a different, we have to tolerance each other by respecting or not disturbing others people when they do worship.
Okay, so about multi-religion, we have multi-religion and have one belief that we have in Indonesia. So what do you think about the religion in Indonesia we have? It's okay if we have multi-religion.
It's okay.
Yeah. Okay.
It's okay. It's okay.
This is make we in one unity, or maybe there are any difference that make we break and no have relation each other. Pluralism in this class, all Muslim.
Yeah.
Okay, you Muslim, Muslim. Okay, so we have what? You Muslim also. Okay, so we have one Christianity. Okay, so what do you think the diversity in this class about the religion? This is have Indonesia more riches about the religion, or make we break each other in not in one unity? What do you think? If in country have many religion maybe, or maybe have more than one belief, or what more than one religion, it's okay.
I think it's okay. That's
Okay.
human right.
Why? if you're agree, it is okay if in one country multi-religion is okay. So what is your opinion?
Okay, I think the main religion in Indonesia, I think is fine, is right, and I think it's a human right in Indonesia, and Indonesia have a identity nasional is like Bhinneka Tunggal Ika. So I think dari Bhinneka Tunggal Ika, ya itu sudah menggambarkan lah bagaimana Indonesia. I think it's no problem, and I think it's not too many. There's 6.
6. Okay. We have five religion
Oh,
and
five.
one belief. It's okay.
Oh,
Okay. Okay. So about you, Elhamna, in your country have multi-religion or just Muslim?
Yeah, actually, we have some Christian.
Okay, you have some Christian.
Yeah,
So this is okay in your country.
yeah, it's okay.
So about yourself, what is your opinion? If it's okay?
My opinion, this is the personal freedom.
Okay, so now for you.
Yeah, anyone can choose their religion and choose his belief. Yeah, that's personal freedom. Yeah.
Okay, so religion is personal value. This is our choices because this is just regulate you in your God. It's different country and God is different. So identity is just symbol of the country. The symbol of our country is the foundation of country to relate together. We have Pancasila. So Pancasila is different with Islam. Pancasila different about Christian. Christian just religion. This is regulate me in and my God, you in your God is okay. So the activity about citizen regulated by Pancasila and constitutional about country of Indonesia. So it's different about religion, but religion maybe about identity is okay. Just symbol each person in the country have a belief about their God, how to their activity daily related to other and have pieces in one country. This is the fourth question about diversity religion in Indonesia. So about number 5, do you we have proclamation independence ideal? We say Bhinneka Tunggal Ika. What is your opinion about Bhinneka Tunggal Ika? Group A.
Maybe my opinion, Bhinneka Tunggal Ika The ideal of proclamation independence Bhinneka Tunggal Ika is unity diversity and is a care ideal proclaimed during Indonesia independence and reflected in Indonesia identity through pluralism. In Indonesia, we have 103,000 ethnic group and 700 language, and so many religions and custom. And the next national unity is one language, and next social harmony atau kerukunan sosial, and the integration of local value into national development.
Okay, thank you. So, unity in diversity about Bhinneka Tunggal Ika, this is reflected our national flag. We have red and white color. So, why we divide it in just two red color? Why? Why we choose the color red and white? This is the symbol, but we have many diversity. We have multi-ethnic that we say, plus before we have multi-ethnic, culture. So why our national flag not like batik, that uniform that I use now? Why we just prefer into color to symbolize about multi-ethnic, multicultural Indonesia? Why? I say we have the emblem and the national white and white. We have Garuda Pancasila. We discussed once before about Garuda Pancasila and then Bhinneka Tunggal Ika. But now I want to clarify to symbolize about multicultural and multi-ethnic. Why just two color that we have preferred, red and white?
Maybe because red is melambangkan brave, and then the white is melambangkan suci.
Okay. So the red color symbolizes about brave, and then white color, so more cleanness. This is the why we prefer just two color in our flag. But Indonesia have multicultural, so but we just prefer two color to symbolize our multi-ethnic and the multicultural in Indonesia. Okay, thank you, Group A. Well, about your discussion number 1 and number 5, a question about national identity. So we can move to Group B to discuss the question number 6 until number 10. So who's want to present? Evan, Elhamel, or you?
Next question number 9.
Okay. So number 6. Okay, you can. Please introduce your Group B. Who's the speaker and who's your member group?
Okay, I'm from Group B, and my member is Evan, Nasrullah, and I'm Michael. Okay, so for the question in number 6 is, what value and norms serve as the main foundation for shaping Indonesian national identity? The answer is the core values and norms shaping Indonesian national identity are Pancasila, the 1945 constitutionally mutual comparative tolerance, justice, and love for the homeland. So it means Pancasila it's a foundation for for you just Pancasila adalah fondasi dari negara Indonesia. Karena di dalamnya terdapat belief in God, humanity, unity, democracy, and social justice. And in the 1945 Constitution, the highest legal basic guiding national life. And for number 3, social and cultural norms. Mutual cooperation, respect, tolerance, and traditional that strengthens togetherness. And the last, it's love for the homeland and the nationality. It's preferring unity and integrity. It's, for number 6.
Okay, thank you. So the value, the core value of Indonesian national identity is 5 principles in Pancasila. You say? Do you agree? About group B, group A. So the value, we have 5 value for principle that regulate Indonesian daily activity. So for daily activity, we must implement about 5 principles in Pancasila. We believe about the core, it's number 1. The number 2 is humanity, human being, about kemanusiaan yang adil dan beradab. And then number 3 about unity, about national unity. And then number 4 about how to become a citizen and how to prevent in the citizen and to daily activity. And then number 5 about freedom and fidelity in your life. Okay, we have 5 principles. Then this is the core value about national identity in Pancasila. So how about number 7?
Okay, for the number 7 is what is the role of education in preserving and developing Indonesian national identity among the younger generation? So the answer is education shapes national identity by teaching Pancasila history, culture, and tolerance, so the young generation preserve and strengthen Indonesian identity. It's mean about Pancasila, the 1945 Constitution, and national history to build patriotism. And the second, it's instilling mutual cooperative tolerance and unity to respect diversity. And number 3, preserving culture and the Indonesian language through lessons, art, and school activities. And the 4, shaping character and pride so the young generation is strong and ready for global challenge.
So as university students, so what is your role to implement about national identity in your activity in student university? Do you have any opinion? Your role, because education does not formulate regulation, but we want to form the student can the part of the citizen, so you can implement 5 principles in your daily life. So what is the role of student university to successes maybe or to support national identity knowing together? What is your role? Just studying or attending ceremony. It's Monday's morning. So you know, if every Monday morning we have maybe upacara,
Yeah.
like the ceremony, so like the apel pagi, just like that, or maybe you just attend in one June, the first June, we have set the ringboard on the board of the Pancasila. Just attending the ceremony. What is your role? The main role student to successes Pancasila in your daily life. Just knowing them.
I think the roles of student is implement 5 principles of Pancasila. For example, is number one principle of Pancasila. Yeah, we have to sholat in Muslim and go to gereja. I don't know what's gereja in bahasa Inggris. Yeah, and sometimes in my house area, if we want to have a activity like a sedekah bumi, we must do gotong royong ke sana. I think this is one example of role student in implementation Pancasila.
Okay, thank you. You try to mention about the rules student in the first principle and the fifth principle. So if you know, university may be reflected in Indonesia. Like University of Jember, we have many students from each region in Indonesia. So Jember University reflected about it, maybe just a miniature of Indonesia. We have maybe from Aceh, from Papua, and now we have Nasrullah from Aljazair, included in Indonesia. So this is reflected about Indonesia. We have diversity in one university. So this is maybe we can call Jember University like miniature of Indonesia. So this is like identity of Indonesia, but just in miniature in Jember University. So what is the role? Maybe you can each other say, and then maybe you can learn the other culture. Maybe if you from East Java, you can learn about the culture from Aceh maybe, or from North Sumatra, or maybe to Sulawesi or to Moluccas, like that. So you can learn each other and you can respect and have like behavior like tolerance. Maybe in your ethnic or in your country, you must tolerate each other because every student have many like the origin habit. Ya, mungkin mereka punya kebiasaan dari asalnya mereka masing-masing. So you must tolerance. You have tolerance. We want you have high tolerance each other. So not the radicalism and terrorism. We must can say we can not doing that in Indonesia. Okay. This is the number 7, so we can move on the 8th question. Nasrullah. So what is your opinion about the...
Actually, I spoke with on my country application. Yeah. So it's different. Yeah.
Okay, it's okay.
Okay. And so the question is, how do information technology and mass media influence the understanding and awareness of Algerian national identity? Okay. First, information technology and mass media play a major role in shaping the understanding and awareness of Algerian national identity, especially among younger generation. Here is a detailed analysis. Number one is dissemination of historical and cultural knowledge. Television and radio and online platforms. Number two is promotion of national language and literature. Digital platforms provide access to Arabic and Tamazight content, including literature, poetry, and traditional stories. Number three is shopping, city, and search. News media and online forums expose youth to current national uses, government policies, and civics companies. Number four is creating a shared national narrative. Television and online media highlight national celebration, sport achievement, and cultural event, reinforcing collective and identity. Number five is contracting or amplifying global influences. Opportunities for promoting Algerian culture worldwide. Okay. Through contact creating YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok, national companies, and diaspora networks. Okay. Number six is interactive and participatory learning. This enhances understanding and personal connection to national identity.
Okay, yeah, thank you for your answer in the fifth question. So we know now information technology is developed and mass running. So maybe they have a two side about information technology. We can strengthening about our national identity. Maybe we can make more challenges about national identity. On the other side, maybe the positiveness, maybe we can know each other and know about our national identity, but in the other side, the negative impact maybe from information technology can reduce some national identity. You know, globalization, maybe like you, girls, you like a K-pop, so how K-pop can reduce our national identity? Maybe you from Japanese or like that, so this is the negative effect. But we about the young generation, we must prevent about our national identity. Like Master was saying, you have five principles in your daily life to prevent about your identity, to prevent the social media maybe. We say like TikTok, Instagram, like that. This is more challenge about national identity. Maybe can reduce our national identity. But we hope you can prevent your national identity because each country have uniqueness. So we must stay about our national foundation like Pancasila. In your country you have foundations also, so you can prevent about your national foundation in your daily life. Okay, this is the conclusion about question number 8. So number 9 and number 10.
Okay, the question number 9 is how does the nation national identity reflects the nation attitudes and perspective on global and religion issue? Okay, I think my answer is more focused and global. according to my answer, is in Indonesia the policy show that Indonesia does not collide with any one global power block. Yeah, we call non-block. Yeah, but the actively we participate in creating the world peace. For example, I think 1 year or 2 years ago, when the collision between Russia and Ukraine is hit up, and the second president of Indonesia, Mr. Joko Widodo, they bring the mission of peace. So they fly to Ukraine and Russia, yeah, to speak or fight the peace in the world. Yeah, I think it's one real example as Indonesia as a non-block country. Okay, I think it's number one.
Okay. So for number 9, about Indonesian national identity reflected nation attitude. So our nation attitude is free and active. You said free, we didn't support in one block, but we free from 2 block, not west block or maybe on the block. Okay, 1 block. So this you give the example about the Ukraine and Russian when they have any conflict. So we didn't support maybe Russian or Ukraine, but we just free block. This is about the reflect our nation attitude in now. Or active, we actively to give freedom in the world. We supported about the freedom, like maybe it is about Palestine. So we can support. Many countries support the Palestine to have the freedom from maybe against from the other country. So this is the mission our country. We want to world pieces in the world. Okay. So, but the last question, number 10. Ivan?
Okay, question number 10 is how is understanding and appreciating Indonesian national identity important in maintaining national unity amidst the challenges of globalization and modernization. Okay. My question is, I think the importance of understanding and appreciating national identity is our ability to maintain the sovereignty and unity. Okay. For appreciation, I think we must to preserve the culture for the next generation, and like education on create a culture event, maybe in, for example, in my city Lamongan, yeah, in the Juni Lamongan have event is like a tari tradisional, is a dance tradisional di mempersembahkan di tempat umum. Jadi seperti itu. That's my answer for number 10.
Okay, thank you. So I think I agree about your opinion how to we must understanding and appreciating about Indonesian national identity. We know each area maybe have uniqueness about the habitual about the people. Like you have dancing, traditional dancing in your area or maybe in your region. Maybe you have the local Inuit, so maybe you can attend the community activity in your area. This is the symbolism and how you can understand and appreciate about the Indonesian national identity in your area. Okay, maybe that's all. We learn about national identity. Mungkin saya harapkan, we hope you can implement in your daily life about your national identity. But for you, Nasrullah, you have national identity, but now you live in Indonesia. Please, you must implement the regulation in Indonesia. If not, you maybe make a deportation in your country. Okay. Maybe you can implement about the regulation in Indonesia because I live in Indonesia. Maybe that's all, Mas Bak. Saya rasa cukup ya. Jadi semoga Anda melakukan identitas bangsa Anda, karena identitas setiap bangsa pasti punya. Tapi tolong tidak dihapus. Ya tetap sampai kapanpun identitas Anda adalah Pancasila dan itu Anda lakukan. Oke, mungkin itu simpulan dari national identity kita. Minggu depan kita lanjutkan. So next week we move to LEM 3. So apa LEM 3? Isinya. Oke, LKM 3. Next week we will discuss about. Sorry. Okay, so next week we will discuss about national integration. So why we integrated in one nation we call Indonesia. So we discuss about that. You can look about the video. You can first download this video and just look at about the video. After that you can discuss. We have 3 questions about the video. You can identify why the conflict happened on that video, and then the second question, so you can discuss about the factor, historical factor or maybe cultural factor that contribute about the problem to integrate national integration. Maybe on 1 week last before, from 25 until the end of August, you know, Indonesia have conflict. In Solo we have conflict, in Jakarta more big conflict, and then many burning. So this is the conflict. Why the conflict happened? You can identify what is the factor, and the last you can discuss in your one groups and the present about the video. What is your conclusion about how make we have one unity and integrated each other? We have one dream. Indonesians have a long life until 10 years. So we have say about the national Indonesian goal in the 2045. So at the 2045 Indonesia have 100 years about the independence. So we have 100 year become Indonesian country. So to achieve the Indonesian goal in the 2045, maybe there are any conflict, so please identify. But this video just stimulate you how to bring to think about the national integration. Okay, saya minggu depan tolong disiapkan. So please prepare PPT, one group one PPT to discuss. Maybe we can look the video firstly. After that, maybe what is your opinion about the video, and then you can identify what is the factor. If you agree about the factor, you can say, oh, I agree with 3 factors that you mentioned last before, but we have add 2 factors. What is the factor? If you have different opinion or view about the video. Okay, that's all. Thank you for your attention. So we can meet next week. Yeah, sorry if there are any not prepared about the class, so we can more actively last maybe next week. So thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Cukup, Mas?
Cukup kayaknya, Bro.
Oke. Kalau kurang minggu depan.
Nggih.
Ternyata Ivan dan teman-teman sudah menyiapkan PPT-nya. Saya belum lihat kok dia kemarin.
Belum.
Oh iya.
Terus yang jawaban juga. Oke, saya nggak tahu kalau charismatic.
Oke. So semua diketik ya.
Iya.
Karena saya nggak bisa membaca tulisan tangan. Terlalu bagus tulisan. Ya. Oke, terima kasih.